Hey y'all, I'm out here with Rhythmatics TV. We have Alyssa here and Spex, and they're doing a dance today for the Djoniba showcase. So tell us a little bit about your piece.
It's just a straight up raw organic piece. We're going to be doing whacking, locking, soul dancing to Godfather Soul James Brown. So you can't get any more organic than him. So that's just basically it. It's very off the cuff, and whatever will happen on that stage will just be happening in real time. So
Great. So when did you guys come together?
you want to answer?
Oh, 8 years ago, we've been going out together since 2003,
Yeah, we're together.
and we're together. So that's how that kind of worked. So through our experiences being together and being around the right forces in terms of dance, we sunk into what we do best and connected that way. And we usually share ideas that we're usually on the same trajectory in terms of ideas, and we could always click in because of our relationship.
It's nice. So what kind of styles of dance do you do?
I started off in hip hop first, and I'm still part of the hip hop dance collective. I still do hip hop. I do locking, and also do a bit of other styles like popping. I could click into the house dance thing, and I've taken a few African dance classes and stuff, and that's basically it. But my forte is hip hop, locking, and popping, and a couple of those street dances. Yeah.
For me, I started off doing like jazz dance and modern dance. And then when I moved to New York about 8 years ago, I started getting into more of the street end of it. So that's how I got into whacking, punking, posing. I know a little bit of Vogue, I know a little bit of house, I know a little bit of hip hop, I know a little bit of locking, soul dancing. So I do a little bit of both. But the style that I'm known for in New York is for whacking, punking, and posing. And I teach
Awesome.
that here at Peridance. So.
Okay. And you also teach at Peridance, right?
Well, I started here in 2001 and to 2002, and currently I sub here. I don't have my own class yet, but that's a work in progress, and hopefully that will be manifested as something really soon.
Awesome, awesome. So what kind of piece of advice would you give to inspiring dancers out there?
Well, if they're really serious about learning a particular dance, if they're just starting off in dance, I feel like maybe they should see what's out there and see where they kind of fall into place. And then once they decide on that dance that they're really connected to really do their homework, to leave no stone unturned. And then when they finally find what works for them that helps them grow in the direction they want to grow, then move in that direction. I see so many people, they just kind of see everything on the surface level, and then they just kind of go with that. And they just think that's all there is to offer when they don't really dig deep in order to really find the true essence of the style. So if you are someone who is interested in just being a dancer and you just want to do a little bit of everything, then make sure, on that end, you just do whatever and take in what you want to do. But once you decide on that style that you really, really care about and really want to be a part of, then that's when you really have to start becoming like that investigative reporter and start turning over and really researching everything before they start going out teaching and performing. Really do their homework. That is the number one thing. It would separate you from Tom, Dick, Harry, and everyone else in you. I swear, that's the number one thing. You?
I say to piggyback just on a short note, because that was quite lengthy, but it's accurate and it's necessary to really make yourself available to what's out there and understand what the root of a lot of the dance styles that you're trying to do, and the people who are significant in it, and also look for people who may not be talked about but can really offer you some real tools to help you find the best of who you are as an individual, because every dance style, especially as it pertains to the street, is always about learning how to be the individual, but find out what the vibe is of any street style or any dance that you really want to do, and connect to who you are and stay connected to who you are so that you can be set apart from everyone else and celebrate the best of who you are.
I think that is wow, great piece of advice because a lot of us dancers, I know a lot of dancers out there that are trying to find who they are, and they look at everyone else and they don't really have their own personality. So it's very important to have your own
I
individuality.
think we're entering an era where now choreography has become so much on the forefront that people don't know who they are anymore. It's like a crutch almost. So they kind of have to purge and purify and then restructure and really find who they are as dancers. So it's a lot of soul searching and it's a lot of work that you do on your own. But if you're going to be a true artist, that's the step that needs to be taken. And if not, if you just want to do choreography, if that's who you are, then that's fine too. And I'm sure there's plenty of other steps you take for that. But hopefully you educate yourself in that area well enough that you are well adept at understanding what that choreography is and what makes it what it is. But it's a work in progress always. Always.
You can, generally speaking, when you're a novice or you're new to a particular scene, a culture of dance, you're going to look at various people and you're going to connect to somebody that's going to inspire you. So eventually, or you're going to start looking like the people that you are hanging around or looking at. But through that, and through maturation and experience and comfortability, you're going to process that for yourself and learn how to internalize what you've been inspired by to be the best of who you are eventually. And that's what you always have to stay connected to. And that's the real challenge. And through that process of being daring enough to commit to who you are, then you can really rise to the occasion and celebrate the best of who you are and still be connected to the people that you have been inspired by and taught by.
Well, well said, well said. Here you have it, Alyssa Spex here, Amado, peace.